It's the National Football League.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. McCaffrey running up the middle to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. 7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Prescott from the gun. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
But Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we got to put in Davis.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners 1st down as he gets this up past the 40. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. The Niners at 4-3, a game over 500. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude that
there he goes left side. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and C.D. Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
63 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been with.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Kadarius Toney.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
He's got it complete to Tolbert.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
That is caught.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. 21-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. 2nd down and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw is Prescott. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Prescott.
That ball caught by his rookie.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point. and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Purdy off the play fake. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
We're down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Purdy. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this first half of play.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a first carry for their fullback.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
Here comes Tony on the return. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Play action, now Purdy.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now Purdy.
And this is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Gets this one to use check. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Purdy will look to throw again here. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers are able to add on to their first half lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Well, now how about this return?
And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Kevontae Turpin.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Shotgun now with Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime here in Santa. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first, and it'll bring up 3rd down now.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They go play action here. Purdy. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Little short pass here to Hill, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Here's Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Prescott.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines. And that is a penalty every time. And going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Now 2nd and 9.
Prescott now.
Here's a screen now for Pollard.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Prescott.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 35 yards. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Purdy looking to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away.
Back now here in Santa Clara, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Oh, a good return. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. One of the tight ends comes in motion.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Looking to throw. Prescott.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw is Prescott.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Now Prescott.
Finding Tolbert here over the middle.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
2nd down and 6 now. Pollard gets it off the option.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. They'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And again, it's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. They'll set up a throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So on 4th down, Prescott off and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
This a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Purdy off the play fake. That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Now Purdy.
And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Prescott to throw it.
And he is caught by Lamb. Still going inside the 20.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the foot. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
One last shot now for Prescott. Going to throw right side here, complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game